I'm fine with it. We're all fine
Where
with
it's
it.
a flashlight and then they're dressed.
It's Power Rangers. We don't need to make it make any sense or have any credibility. It's Power. These are kids that wore the colors. Like, if somebody would have just put 2 and 2 together, they probably would have been like, "Oh, look, these are the Power Rangers. Cool."
Maybe you know what? Maybe they're doing it to like butcher the
everything I loved as a kid.
Because I mean, think about it. Ghostbusters. I'm looking at the Ghostbusters doll over there. Yeah. They got Slimer over there. Think about it. So
We're not going to get into the Ghostbusters.
Butchered.
Please don't do this to me.
They butchered Ghostbusters just so people would be like, "Hey,
it's Ghostbusters.
Go watch the old one instead. It's so much better." And then people go back and watch the old one, and then all the celebrities
the new one comes out, people get angry.
Yes.
people
God, that was so horrible. You thought that was bad. Just go watch the old one. It's way better. And now Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray and all them actors from the original all are getting paychecks again.
Oh, man. This could have been so good.
Yes, it could have.
Because Bill Murray dragged his friggin' feet.
It could have been really good.
It could have been great. If it could have... I'm all for...
Did you see it?
No.
You haven't seen it, so you don't know about all the cameos?
You told me about all the cameos.
Yeah. The only one cameo that I missed that I really wish they had was Rick Moranis. That was the only cameo they needed.
So much.
That was the only cameo they needed. He would have been great as a cameo.
He's great in anything.
He would have been great applying as like a backup Ghostbuster or something like that.
If they redo Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Rick Moranis does not play some part...
As like a doctor or professor or nothing?
Even a neighbor. Like a neighbor.
Oh, looking for kids, huh?
And then just have him in the background somewhere. I don't care. Rick Moranis.
Mowing his lawn.
Come back, man. We miss you.
They're ruining all the oldies.
America misses you. Come back.
They're ruining the classics.
Oh, man. Well, if they ever redo Back to the Future...
They won't. Don't. Dude, you hold your tongue when you say that.
Dead body.
You hold your tongue when you say that.
Well, Lydia gets really mad, because we love that movie,
Even as corny and terrible as the third one was, it was still better than any remake they could possibly do right now.
I mean, really.
Everyone complains that the third one is the worst, but still, it's better than any remake they could ever do today.
Yeah, whatever remake comes out, it automatically makes the third one good by default. Because you can't, you really can't do any better than what they are right now. They are fantastic.
I get it. The graphics, the CGIs and graphics they have now could possibly make it better, but
it's going to take away.
You can't. Yeah.
Because that's kind of what's great. In the first
That's what they do with the Ghostbusters. They took away the greatness from it.
Well, that and the fact that they recast and it's basically not in the same universe. But yet we still have Slimer. Whatever.
The whole thing was like at the beginning. They go with they all team up and they go see this ghost that's haunting this. It wasn't a library. It was a museum. And this ghost attacks the one that would be
creepy.
Yeah,
it scared the crap out of me when I was a kid.
Well, this one was more CGI. That other one looked more real than the original. This one, you're like, that's a cartoon. I can tell it's a cartoon.
I like when Scooby-Doo came
out. Slimer looked more real in the original, but in this new one, he's more CG. You're like, that's a cartoon.
Maybe some.
That's a cartoon.
I don't know. They're just trying. They're trying too hard with movies, man.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Well, you heard there's another Christmas Vacation.
No.
Christmas Vermont Vacation.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No.
The kid from the guy from Christmas Story, the bully.
Yeah.
He's in it. Chevy Chase is in it. I don't know who else is in it. I probably won't watch it.
I don't know.
If it's a straight to DVD.
I tried to watch Vacation. I couldn't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
The new one?
I have it at home and I just can't do it.
It's funny.
Well, that's what everybody keeps telling me.
Try it. It's funny.
One guy I work with, he's just like, the movie was hilarious.
It's really good.
In the theater, really loud. He's a big man.
Yeah, we seen it in theaters, and it was actually not that bad.
I tried to watch it, and I just couldn't do it.
It was better than Keanu, that Key and Peele movie.
I like Key and Peele, but
yeah,
that didn't look too great.
It
seemed like there's speed.
And now you tell me after.
Hey, you didn't ask me.
After wasting my $1 at Redbox, now you tell me.
I have
Nice Guys was better.
Nice Guys.
Nice Guys was way better.
I saw the end of it. I need to watch the whole thing.
You're missing so much.
Man.
It's classic. Classic.
Hey, Lyle, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I can't say that. I can't say it.
Why?
I can't
I
say
just saw your costume.
Because if Lydia's listening to the show tonight, then she's going to know. Or if Leo listens to the show, then he's going to know. Or if Matt listens, they're all going to know.
Matt's keeping his under wraps, too. I don't know.
I thought you said he's a burrito.
Not a burrito. I thought it was going to be a baked potato.
Oh, baked potato, that's foil.
It. But no, I don't think that's the case anymore. I think he has.
So he's trying to throw everyone off.
Well, because remember the one year when Big Tex burned down.
Yeah,
like
he burned his clothes
Big Tex. We were like, it's too soon, bud. Too soon. Way too soon.
But everyone was doing it that year.
Everybody loved it, though.
Yeah.
Everybody loved it.
It's going to be classic.
He's a jerk. Well, okay, so on the way home, the day Big Tex burned down, me and Matt are driving back. We lived with each other at the time. We're driving back. We're on the highway. And we see these billboards that say, like, rest in peace, Big Tex. You know, like, we'll miss you, Big Tex, whatever.
Yeah.
There was one that said, get well soon, Big Tex. And my brother's laughing so... He's driving. I'm afraid he's just going to go, like, just right into a guardrail. Like, he's laughing so hard. He's just like, that's like going up to a deer. Like, after you shot it, and tying a get well balloon to its hoof.
Wish you the best.
Like, it was horrible.
Call an ambulance.
Oh, I heard the fire department, like, calling in all the stuff. It was actually on a radio station here in Dallas. It was funny. They're like, calling this engine, and he's saying all these different freaking engines. He goes, Big Tex is on fire. And like really sad at the end. I'm like, oh no.
I mean, see, we're from California, so to Texans, he's a big legend. But to us, we're like,
I've lived here 20 plus years.
It's like
so I feel like
if the Golden Gate Bridge caught on fire, we'd all be sad. We'd be like, no!
Oh, yeah, don't let that happen. No, that's not cool. No.
That's our Big Tex. That's
Golden Gate. Well, they ripped it up in X3 and dropped it on Alcatraz. That was great. Thanks, Magneto. Jerk. But I mean, yeah. We went off on like a really big tangent there, didn't we?
We did. So, last story here. Cubs fan, big old Cubs fan here. Receives gift of front row World Series tickets after 71 years of waiting. Schlegel is his name, I'm guessing. A 97-year-old Pearl Harbor vet and diehard Cubs fan, of course. I mean, I don't think he'd give him tickets if he wasn't.
Yeah.
Attended games the last time the Cubs made it to the World Series in 1945. Wow. He even has his last ticket stubs from games 6 and 7. But the Cubs lost that series. And for 71 disappointing years since, Schlegel has been cheering his team, hoping for another shot at the championship. On Sunday, Helen Schlegel set up a GoFundMe account called Get My Grandpa to the World Series with the goal of raising $10,000. I bet back in Schlegel's days when they first went to the World Series, I would have bought the team. Yeah. To buy 2 tickets to a World Series game. Marcus Lemonis, host of CNBC's The Prophet, donated 2 front row game 3 tickets to Schlegel, who said he'll be taking his son. All the money raised on the GoFundMe account, which is $12,000 so far, will be donated to the Purple Heart Foundation. I don't have a score update right now. I know they're playing right now.
Man, that's awesome, though. Like,
that's cool.
I mean, and that's saying something. He's got his ticket stubs from last time they were in the series. That says something about Cubs fans, man. Like, really, and like all this week I've been watching ESPN because I've had that kind of time.
Yeah. Doesn't matter, dude. Fucking might as well watch World Series coverage.
I mean, hey, at work, I don't do anything but stare at a computer screen and talk to people all day long.
So you don't do anything?
No, I do.
So if you work with Steven, keep an eye on him and make sure he does his...
No, like, we don't have, like, TVs or anything, you know? I can't, like...
No, I used to work for a bank. I know.
Oh, gosh. It's...
I had 2 computer screens. One I had worked on, the one that the bosses couldn't see. I had like CNN and ESPN and everything pulled up.
No, mine's like
I had it on quick so I can like hurry up and drop it, minimize it just in case someone walked by.
I've never used YouTube at work or anything like that.
Yeah, see, I don't
like,
do any of that. I hit the door,
and I'm like, I need coffee, and I'm just like, oh, you stare at the screen so long, you gotta get up and walk away.
We had this girl who used to fall asleep in her chair.
Are you serious?
Like you look over and she just, her head, she'd just be backwards and.
Gosh.
Other people will walk by and be like, "She okay?" We're like, "Yeah, she always sleeps. She's fine."
Yeah, she's gonna get whiplash in a second.
Yeah. She's gonna get fired tomorrow.
But Cubs fans, really, like these are the most passionate fans I've ever, like, really, like.
Well, I mean, fuck, they've been waiting how many years?
I mean, yeah, but like.
Unfortunately, they are losing right now, 1-0.
That's not good. I don't like that.
In the bottom of the 8th.
That's definitely not good. Okay, so the other night when the Cubs pitcher was basically going into the 6th with a no-no. You know,
oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Joe Buck likes to. Oh gosh, I don't know really very many people that like Joe Buck.
Yeah, he's not that.
He's not a. Oh gosh.
He's honestly the reason why I play all my sports games, every sports game I have, on mute.
Yes.
I get tired of the commentary. I'm like, oh.
Well, he goes.
There's another heater. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, you're like. Nobody's really talking about it, you know. And you're not supposed to, you know. You got a no going.
Just shut up.
Don't bring attention to it or anything. And you got Joe Buck. All right, he's got a no hitter going in the bottom of the 6th here. Next batter hits a double, right center. And I'm like, Joe Buck, you douche. I'm just like, really?
Ruined it.
Why do you have to say something? Really?
Ruined it.
Buck ruined sports for everybody. Just go away. Your dad was better.
So you got to ask yourself how many Cubs fans are fixing to get laid if the Cubs win a World Series? Because how many Cubs fans were told, "I'll only have sex with you when the Cubs win a World Series"?
Yeah, I was ready for the Cubs to win a World Series. Man, I'm just anxious for them to win it because I've been to prepare for Game 1 of the World Series. I watched a lot of Will Ferrell. Harry Carey impersonation.
Well,
like I watched.
It's like many. When the Red Sox finally won the World Series.
Oh, yeah, that's a great.
I went the next year, the following year. I went to the home opener for the Rangers, and their first game was against the Red Sox. And I mean, everywhere you looked, it was like these nerdy-looking guys with like these hot chicks. I'm like, dude, that's the bet that those chicks lost.
Like, oh, yeah.
I'll date you when the Red Sox win. That ain't gonna happen.
You got guys from high school. They were like, all right. Bring out the black.
Ring, ring. Hello.
I was just happy to look through my yearbook.
And I saw when the Red Sox win the World Series, you would go out with me. So here we are.
I can't believe you actually put your real
Pucker
number on the off chance that might happen.
So Cubs fans may
not changed your number in 20 years.
Cubs fans may be able to rejoice here in a couple days. I don't know. I mean,
I really hope. I want them to win it so bad. I really do. Like, but I mean, Cleveland is really. No, I want the Cubs to win.
Cleveland, they swept the Blue Jays after the Blue Jays swept the Rangers.
I'm fine with that because I can't stand the Blue Jays.
No, I don't think.
Oh man, no, not after the bat flip. Bat flips get fat lips. All right. You can't do that.
I was hoping for a round 2 when they met again in the playoffs. Man. I was hoping for it. I think everybody was.
Yeah. I wore the shirt, too. I bought, straight up, that weekend, one of our buddies' cousins was making shirts. You be sure my family bought. We all got one. And my brother got one in dry fit. It was great. No, I was rocking that. I loved it. Yeah.
So hopefully the Cubs win. For those of you who are Cubs fans, I'm more of a. I don't really care for anyone playing right now. I just.
But what do you want to go? You've never been to Wrigley Field, have you?
I driven past it when I drove truck.
Yeah.
I drove past it. I mean, I drove by so many stadiums. So I drove by that. I drove by the White Sox stadium. I actually delivered to a meat market, like a little meat store, bigger, maybe a little bigger than this closet. Pretty hard to pull up a 52-foot trailer to a fucking building that's smaller than the damn trailer.
I mean, like one of my like bucket list things is I want to go to Wrigley Field and during the 7th inning stretch. I want to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"
Or touch the ivy on the wall. That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be cool too.